We're kicking this day off with Chaemiko versus FoCuS, Orc versus Human. Chaemiko representing Raptor Gaming, both players of course from Korea. FoCuS had a Human matchup already here in this league. It is 8 players, round robin, everything is best of 7 and $10,000 on the line. So high stakes. So far the matches were pretty one-sided, we gotta say. Here is the ranking for you guys. 1-0 and Happy on top. That might change later if Happy defeats Sock because he has a better map score. FoCuS, 1 out of 3 players who is undefeated, 4-2 with only 1 match though. That was versus Sock. And he was down 2 maps and then turned it all around because Sock had a very one-dimensional playstyle. Chaemiko, 0-2, but the matches were against Happy and against Lin. So will we see the real Chaemiko now? That's the question. He needs to score some points, otherwise it's not looking too great for him in this league. So let's see where this is going. Chaemiko apparently currently number 1 in the ELO ranking after the update today. Yesterday that was still Sock, but Sock was defeated by Lawlight pretty clean. And now it's up to Chaemiko to carry the alliance, and FoCuS of course representing the Horde. FoCuS on the upper left hand side, Chaemiko in the bottom right hand side. We see a FoCuS Headhunter opening, as we see so often. And on the other side, no big variety here. The question is Chaemiko going for the expansion just like Sock did? And if so, does he find a solution against FoCuS's mass raider harass and brute force, right? Or does Chaemiko, or did Chaemiko study the game tape and figured out a new solution? Here on Tidehunters, the easiest of all expansions, but also a good rush distance. But before that expansion, there's also a choke, which you can close. So I'm here for a wild ride, everybody. FoCuS wants to, close to a last hit. FoCuS wants to play it relatively slow, just steal the level 2 away, and he's succeeding with that. Nice little recast on the Wolves to steal experience away. Well, yeah, that is looking pretty good so far for FoCuS. Chaemiko with nice splits. Footman on the squishy FoCuS, now turning it around as FoCuS is pulling back, and there is attack by Chaemiko. This could still be an expansion, but it's for now a very, very different approach to what Sock was doing. Scout tower in the main, FoCuS is trying, early blacksmith. FoCuS is trying to get as much lumber mining time. Water elemental also denied. Man, it's about a few tiny little things here in this early game. Riptide, thank you for the 2-year resub. 2 years. Poggers, indeed. Riptide, the creator of our beautiful War 3 Champions profile pictures, in case you're not aware. And some other work here and there. So oppressive FoCuS, but Chaemiko is finding his way out of the orcish claws. And we'll get level 2 now. Double circlet, very nice. Wolf is scouting if there's a sneaky expansion. No, where are you, mate?
A player's forces are under attack.
Chaemiko, of course, a master in these early skirmishes, in small armies. Claws of attack, man, the dream! And that was an item stolen and the necessary level 2 experience. FoCuS is switching it up for a grunt after a couple of headhunters. But Chaemiko, man, he's just item hunting. Grunt is here, but the rest of the damage isn't. Should definitely go to Chaemiko. It is another circlet. Damn, that's strong. Thank you, Mojo Utrecht, for the 5-month resub. But now, FoCuS is here. Low experience game so far. But man, these headhunters will probably suffer against this Archmage. Now we get more water elementals as well. Tech is done. Mountain King, Sanctum, Rifles, and on the other side, TC. This is the norm. And this is what we could have expected, if not for a fast expansion. So no mass raiders, which I like. I saw enough of that on Monday already, and I think you did too. Oh. Good saves by both, man. Both are paying close attention to details. 2 hurt footmen, 2 hurt water elementals, 2 hurt wolves, etc, etc. So no unnecessary losses for either of the players. But yeah, good luck fighting this FoCuS with level 1 wolves. And this Archmage, he's plus 11. That's ridiculous. Mountain King comes in, rifles as well, trying to prevent some damage on this Archmage to further prevent the shop. And it's up to FoCuS now. He is a little passive with the Headhunters, waiting for the TC, but there's also a lot of experience already gone from FoCuS's side of the map, and that's why Chaemiko's play is so smart. Creeping part of this, creeping part of this. Early tier 2 expansion. But FoCuS can't prevent level 3 with the Murlocs here, and he's creeping with the Farseer and the TC at the same time to get the level 2 wolves. Is interesting. Did Chaemiko scout this with the footman? I think so. He's on the way. Footman sees the Orc army coming. Mountain King a little out of position here. This item, very, very important. Big consumable, you know it. End Snare is ready, but no Raider in the mix. Still, FoCuS present, too dominant, despite no Storm. But Chaemiko reaching around. He has one objective and one objective only, and that is kicking expansions. And that with rifles is fairly easy, as Carson told us in Theorycraft. So FoCuS purposefully giving up this expansion in favor of the creep spot for level 3 and level 2. That's big levels. No Dispel yet. Both need their casters. Dude, Chaemiko. That was a super solid trade. Expo plus Shaman, the only Shaman. For... Ah, there's another one. Okay, then the second last Shaman down. Neo, you're the best commentator of all time. Oh, thank you, gods. I hope life is good, mate. I hope life is good. So yeah, that's the purpose of rifles. And now I wonder if Chaemiko is switching it up and if FoCuS is switching it up. So far, not the case. Level 3 as well. Oh my god. This MK. 333 mana plus the Sobi Mask. Super nice. Archmage staying out of range. FoCuS is not brute forcing. We don't say brute force too much anymore. Cast is coming for slow on the TC. Can be purged, but you have only a limited number of purge. Rune braces as well. When is the switch to breakers coming? No sign of a counter expansion. Once again, a very, very different philosophy between Chaemiko and Sock. Early footman harass, good damage. Invis TC. Good for scouting, of course. Oh. He shouldn't be able to engage. Not with the Expo coming up. It hasn't paid off yet. But there's a massive amount of experience at the bottom side. Will FoCuS get the time? Because this Expo is not looking good. Tricky situation. Town portal available. Mana stone as an item. As well as invo potions. But yeah, the big blue beeline is coming. And it looks like a base race to me. It's an easy cancel, of course, but how much damage can FoCuS do? This is, of course, also a decoy expansion. If you put it there, you can't, like, the human can't be anywhere else on the map. Tower is gone, floodgates open, workers already to the side, chain lightning, nicely done. Here's the TP by Chaemiko. It should be pretty aggressive. There we go. That exposes the rifles, of course. MK clapped as well. Uh-oh, Kodo is coming in. Archmage still pretty decent, but yeah, forces the town portal. Workers are too much. Kodo survives with 150, takes a rifle with them. Decent defense, Expo cancel as well. No expansion afterwards yet, and FoCuS doesn't have the resources for it. Oh, that MK is so tanky. Talisman as well. Of course, town portal cost, not to be underestimated. Chaemiko instantly with the footman here. And this time, it doesn't repurchase this TP. Wolves again, they know that there's no tower. Was also a little greedy to only go for one tower, trying to level up the TC, but catches the FoCuS. Also no TP on him. Is that the big fight? Heal Scroll, Invo Potion, all available. Interesting to see the Mana Stone on the FoCuS. Rifles connect with the castle. That's not supposed to be from the Orc side of things, but also Chaemiko has to reposition the castles, otherwise they're too approachable by massive piercing damage. MK, nice Storm Bolts. He got no clap, interestingly. And that might be the mistake here. Only Storm Bolt. It's working out so far. Also big Invo Potion, Ruined Bracers. Not the target you want to go for. The Chaemiko's fight is so solid. He cancelled the expansion again. Gets the rifle back. Even moves it to the side. So there's priest caretakers now. Wow. Chaemiko, what a fight that was. Purchase out for that shaman, but that is no use for the shaman anymore. Simon, thank you for the tier 1 sub. 1 year already. Happy 12th month. Go, team back to Warcraft. More tankiness? Yeah, ring. Okay, FoCuS, how can you get this back? Only with massive stomps. And some mistakes by Chaemiko, I think. Takes out the raiders. Reinforcements caught. That's a nice position for FoCuS so far. And lack of mana on the Mountain King. Chaemiko still no TP, mind you. MK has a potion. And as I said, super tanky. They're both hitting their head against the walls. That is MK and TC. Level 4. Now Militia taking care of the headhunters on the right hand side. Invo Potion on the TC. So that's the last consumable he got here. Is FoCuS running out of steam? Can he get a big kill? Heal Scroll, Lifesaver, and nothing to dodge the Storm Bolts anymore. Brilliance Aura and Sobi Mask. Look at this mana regen. It is absurd. And now the human cleanup crew chasing. Another hit. Little greedy maybe? But got it. Footman is still scouting for an expansion. Didn't build one on the back of this fight. Very good Chaemiko play.
A player's forces are under attack.
As so often, so we're probably rushing to the shop. Chaemiko 600 gold. No TP though, just invulns, heal scrolls, because then FoCuS can't get it. There's no blocker line. Oh, look at the splits. The TC can't do much. Invo Potion on the Archmage. It's not going for it yet. And Chaemiko is backed against the corner. He is, though, killing the TC. That's GG. That corner was the TC's grave and not Chaemiko's. And the human is leading with a 1-0. That was also the case in the SOC games. And then FoCuS was able to bring it back. So hopefully not as one-sided today. FoCuS was able to win 4 maps in a row against SOC. Incredible. But that was, as I said, one-dimensional strategies. I think Chaemiko's toolbox might be a little deeper. It's up to FoCuS now. Those expansions may be a little too early. But yeah, no clap. Very curious. Very curious to see no clap. But okay, Chaemiko maybe also a little bit of a favorite here. Could be FoCuS's first defeat. But we're far away from that, hopefully. And Chaemiko, no big mistakes. I really like this early game by both players. Lots of denies, lots of saves. This is how you're supposed to play it. And I think FoCuS is thriving in these situations where SOC put him in. Mass raiders. Base races. That's FoCuS style. But Chaemiko, not going for that yet. Next is Concealed. And I was shocked when I saw that SOC is going for fast expansion on Concealed. This shouldn't work. But alright, let's see where this is going. Map number 2. Here in Doubi Cup. Start of a long day. What the hell? Slayer! 30 bucks! Just like that? You seem to like this result, man. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. That's a nice way to kick this day off. You know what? I'm so thankful I played this alert again. Boom. That's super cool. We don't get too many donations, so seeing 30 bucks pop up here, amazing. What is this base build? As I said, I'm a little out of the loop when it comes to human plays, as it's mostly Remo casting these games in Asia. What is that? But okay, you guys seem to be a little confused as well. That's good. Chaemiko has a history of blocking himself into his own base. So maybe that's a way to prevent this? And he's also walling off the town hall. Dude, what did Chaemiko come up with? Thank you for confirming that this is very unusual, Dondo. And also good to see you more often here, Dondo. Also good to hear you in the King of the Hill yesterday, Dondo. In general, the more Dondo in my life, the better. On the other side, super fast tech.
A player's forces are under
And
attack.
no fast expansion, just regular green spot. No! Oh, of course the lab creep. So risky. He did this so many times and it's kind of a Chaemiko special. FoCuS rushes over right away. Oh my god. He sees it. He's there. Right on time. Who's clicking better? Chaemiko and a big mana potion. It all pays off. And level 2. Glorious execution. Nothing to be gained for FoCuS here.
A player's forces are under attack.
1 kill at least. Okay, there's gonna be more. Still time to catch up. But Archmage is just rushing over, and why not? There is plenty of water elementals and absolutely zero defense. He's just walling off the base with farms, lol. Okay, that was an interesting move. Chaemiko feels a little lost. He's running north, then he's running east, then he's running west.
A player's forces are under
This
attack.
side of the base is still wide open. Okay, not the most efficient way of playing this, I think. Headhunters are coming. Tier 2 for FoCuS almost done. And Chaemiko, no tech, no expo. What the hell is this? Next last hit? Oh my. Would be gigantic. And it is. Can't steal it. Close to 3. Is he waiting for level 3 to then go for the burrows? Tech now at 4 minutes. Okay, so
A player's forces are under attack.
with this base layout, all the workers can be protected quite easily here against, for example, Wyvern. But this is very anti-raider. If you guys have a solid... I mean, that's obvious that he's protecting the town hall against raider ambush, but... wouldn't that have been protected anyway? I don't know.
A player's forces are under attack.
Nevertheless, maybe we shouldn't focus too much on the base build, but rather on the execution on the map, and that seems super solid.
Town is under siege.
Especially with level 3 and the Greater Mana and 3 Water Elementals. Good luck holding this. There is a bit of surface area, but that's way too strong. Way too strong of a push. Can he hold? No, not this one. TC has Stomp, so Archmage always gotta be careful. He can send in 3 new Water Elementals. Archmage is fighting wolves, but the more important thing is burrows. FoCuS wanted the tech for fast tier 2 units, but if you're supply blocked, that's all not doing anything. But I gotta say, very solid defense. Against the danger of all these water elementals. Yes, units are suffering a little too, but only 1 burrow so far. It's amazing. But it is the necessary time that Chaemiko needed to catch up for his Mountain King. He goes castle right away. Well, let's go air then. This could have been worse. This could have been worse, but it's still a very good game for Chaemiko.
A player's forces are under attack.
And looking at FoCuS's lumber and knowing that he has to build another burrow, I don't really see reinforced defenses soon. This was horrible for FoCuS. Yes, I know! But I mean, the game could have ended there. He defended a big mana potion at level 2 water elementals. I think surviving this is already good. Will the raider check this out? Levels are so bad too.
A player's forces are under attack.
Yo, there's no... Well, is there a chance that reinforced defenses finishes before he needs it? I worry a lot for FoCuS. Super cool by Chaemiko. Seeing the game on Monday versus Sock, seeing expansion? FoCuS, you're way too good against expansion. So let me play something else. And Chaemiko, biggest fan of Griffins probably in the world.
Player's forces are under attack.
Not without losses, but freeing up supply. Yo, and you need Shaman Master, you need... you want Kodos, you want 50 supply. Chaemiko's supply is horrible, so he can't do much on the map at the moment, but that's by design. Pally, Griffins, Blacksmith for upgrades. And all of that without an expansion, just distraction. How's FoCuS coming back into this? If Chaemiko is not going for upgrades, you can trade quite nicely with bats. Oh. Is it just me or is this reeking of desperation? Certain stain in the air here. Okay, so we got 2 end snares, a little bit of purge. The TC is absolutely useless. Except movement speed. Easiest cancel of Chaemiko's life. And as I said, there is no reinforced defenses.
The town is under siege.
Who? Wall off now. Not sure. Is it walled? Not for the wolves. That's 2 cancels. Chaemiko is very low on resource. Wait, he's not going for the base? Okay, kind of funny. He could have done so much damage in the meantime. I don't think that's the right decision, but okay, flute helps. But Chaemiko is horribly supply blocked. And he's trading his entire base for a rat spot.
A player's forces are under attack.
Okay, we do have Clap now against the ground army. Maybe that was the point. Oh man, Chaemiko needs to invest a lot. FoCuS getting a little bit of a gift here. You guys think his original plan was mass air, or after seeing TC's second and weak start for the Orc he changed his mind? Chaemiko loves to play mass air on this map. So I guess he has like 2 plans. If the early game is going well, then let's go air. If not, then do something else. But early game was amazing. If he's getting caught worse at the lab, I can see him not go air. Because then he has to recover more than anything. I also think he doesn't play it perfectly. Oh, Chaemiko, you had so many openings. Another town pole. Okay. Solid occupation by FoCuS. Chaemiko unwilling to leave his base before the upgrades are out. Animal War Train is done. But you can't go any higher levels. This is a weird game. Heal scrolls are helping tremendously. Got the gold for the second one. Exactly. The third one, actually. And all of a sudden, I like FoCuS's position more and more. Expo is at 40%. Inventory looking good. Levels looking good. And it's mostly due to the red spot decision. He's queuing another upgrade. He's giving the entirety of the map to FoCuS, and the shops, and the expansion. FoCuS had enough. Let me get back to my family! Let's do this! Oh, no Stormhammer upgrade, indeed. That is one of... That is... I didn't expect this game to be this way! Not at all. Archmage might be going into a town hall here. Invu Potion forced there as well. Pally with the Holy Light needs to help too. This is of course hard to breach. With the towers and heroes blocking off. Some good kills for Chaemiko. Who's now breaking upkeep as late as possible. Okay. That's the important fight here. And there's not much anti-air. Militia coming in. Lightning Shield and the TC. Okay, Militia gone. But so is the Kodo, reducing the damage of all the other units. Still, 2 heal scrolls. Level up for the Pally. That's Devotion Aura. Exactly. 1 Griffin saved to the side. Could be an invite to the clap. Mountain King, no consumables. But I think the backline is just too strong for FoCuS. He got heal scrolls against the clap. There's not much clap. The air for Chaemiko. This looks not too great, to be honest. Oh, the Wyvern. That's 1 kill. Holy Light saves another. Throwing every single worker into the breach here to somehow reduce the damage. Chaemiko lives. FoCuS portals home. TC. Oh my. And we still have that 10 supply lead, but lots and lots of units down on both sides. On the cost, whoopsie, of a running expansion. FoCuS can probably recover. Yeah. Rebuilding that army is so expensive.
A player's forces are under attack.
Chaemiko only willing to pay upkeep if it's absolutely necessary, but he's getting caught on the high ground. Nice done by FoCuS. He wants level 3 MK, clearly, but he ain't getting that. Not like this. And the town portal gone. Griffin got good value on the fountain, but how do you stop 2-base orc? Lumber super low. 500 gold for Chaemiko. He can probably never make it to the shop. Oh, but is that enough? Don't think so. But step by step, he's getting there, catching a Griffin. Super expensive units. And he can trade, of course, if a Raider falls. But that's clap level 2. Game changer for Chaemiko. The micro needs to be impeccable. Little too slow with the retreat. And Mountain King no mana. Still trying with all the militia. It was call to arms used. So once again, every single worker going into this fight. This might be the last stand with a 20 supply lead for FoCuS. And with all this backline and the protection scroll and the Mountain King not being the weapon of mass destruction he needs to be, this is supposed to be FoCuS's win. But he is kiting back, of course. Doesn't want to expose his backline to clap. That was a solid one. And since it's only normal headhunters, not berserkers, there might be a chance, but only if the Brilliance Aura is running for a long time. Is FoCuS overcommitting here? Oh, he wants these griffins out so bad. He has to commit if he wants to do damage. That's of course an invite to an MK if he gets enough mana. But where's the danger? Where's the danger for FoCuS except the MK? Can retreat to the fountain, heal everything back up to green, send the Farseer to the shop, and recover. And not a single lumber worker. How much lumber is a griffin? All gold spent on items. That mana potion might be a lifesaver. Spends it on the TC. Okay. Heal scroll committed. Invo potion passed. Nicely done by FoCuS. This is the Mountain King in almost a perfect position. In the middle of everything. In the absence of a heal scroll. There's more. There's more like this. You gotta stop this MK. $70 lumber? Okay. I need a lot of gold there too. Close to level 5 on the Orc Heroes. That's how much value we got out of this. Can a Mountain King level 2 clap out damage the Fountain Seal? Guess it's level... Oh, is it level 3 Brilliance Aura? It's Chaemiko. He loves the Brilliance Aura. Was one of the first to go for level 2 Brilliance Aura over level 2 Water Elementals. FoCuS still hesitant. Still needs to use a lot of items. Oh, Chaemiko... Oh, I was about to say no TP, but it's on the belly. Okay, he gotta go back, otherwise his base is wrecked again, and the few workers he has left. But I think he didn't want to produce anyway, so that one farm doesn't really matter. And again, items for FoCuS. More important, high supply, more important than a tier 3.
Players' forces are under attack.
Game changer level 3 stomp. FoCuS seems afraid. I mean, he has the lead. He gave a... Or he caught up a 2-0 lead on Monday. So he knows you can't give your opponent any edges. And he has all the advantages in the world, I think. Yeah, Brilliance Aura 3 it is. Mana potions stack up. Invo potions stack up. This is such a small army. Do we have... Oh, we have 3 heal scrolls again. I don't think this MK will do too much. Look at him go. Dangerous for the TC as well. He wants to nuke him so bad. But there's still 2 heal scrolls. Finally level 2. That's Stormbolt 2. And Chaemiko is having the best fights he can, but FoCuS is so prepared. Got almost the perfect army for this. It makes it look kind of close, to be honest, but since there's no mana potion, I don't see how Chaemiko is supposed to win this. FoCuS's army supply is melting. TC saved, is he? Yeah, that was a big commitment. Wyvern's still there. Good control with Purge. And the Archmage almost surrounded here. Man, Chaemiko, he gotta bleed a lot in this game. Three heal scrolls saved this fight. FoCuS knew exactly that good storms are the win condition. Purchasing the Mountain King over and over, so he can't really position himself too well. Sick comeback, actually. That early game was a disaster.
Players' forces are under attack.
Ooh, main base empty. Chaemiko can't rebuild anything anymore. That was probably the final fight with 50 supply. FoCuS can just chill. Yes, 6,700 gold here.
Forces are under attack.
Chaemiko, do you want a long distance mine? And he's getting more armor. But wolves are getting close to 3. Then they're invisible. There's no chance for Chaemiko to reveal wolves then. And they will wreck the economy again. FoCuS is having a little bit of a harder time to get the heal scrolls necessary with only 1 mine income. Okay. If FoCuS is not botching this big time, this is the end of the game. There's an Invo Potion, couple of Holy Lights, good disable against the Mountain King. That was 1 Griffin, 2 heal scrolls against that, no Mana Potion. That is the 2nd Griffin. And that is only the Tri-Hero remaining. Okay, I love Chaemiko. He's a very good player. But he can't win this hero arena thing. Level 6. Close to level 6 TC as well. Last heal scroll committed. Pally can't be saved thanks to the Chain Lightning. And that means the Archmage's gonna go down as well. FoCuS taking map number 2. And we do have ourselves a series, ladies and gentlemen. We're down to a best of 5. The series is tied. But I can't help but think that this was a massive blunder by Chaemiko after this early game. The movement wasn't perfect. Wasted a lot of time in the north. And then trading the red spot for his entire base. Not the greatest decision. And then he could have wrecked all the burrows by more time. And probably win the game. But okay, maybe this was just a one-off. This was a lot closer than people think. Yeah, he could have won 1 or 2 fights. But he didn't. Not a 4-0 puck, yes. Mini Gambos, thank you for the 63-month resub. $2,000 viewers? Nice, Sleepy. Nice. Yeah, I can definitely see Chaemiko winning this. Okay. Okay. Now we're talking. Last Refuge could still be... Can he play Griffins here? I don't think he should, to be honest. But cool to see that someone is starting a comeback in one of these Doubi Cup series. And that a series can be tied 1-1. Chaemiko probably learned from his mistake. Very different map, smaller, different item drops. Griffins again, please. It was a long game though, 25 minutes. But as the altar is positioned differently, maybe this is already an indicator. For a normal gameplay. Thank you, Yalkine, for the feedback on the new overlay feature. I definitely agree with you. Saying that the number for claw and rings should be bigger and more visible. So Farseer grunt into headhunters. Is Chaemiko expanding now? He didn't expand once. And here you can go for... I think it's more important to open up the Merc camp than open up the expansion. And FoCuS like a rabbit Wolverine rushing north again. Okay, good scout for Chaemiko though. Love that footman here. But that means he can't pull out the Merc camp, right? He has to defend first. Otherwise things are getting real messy.
Forces are under attack.
This looks like a solid delay on the original plan as well. So Chaemiko is switching it up. Tier 2, again, no Expo, no Merc camp here in this matchup. Rare to see that we have this on either side. But FoCuS is taking 2. And with level 1 water elementals, I think the burrows should be fine.
A player's forces are under attack.
We had a few 4-0s, but I remember a few 4-2 as well. I guess we had 4 or 5 4-0s in a row, so the brain is triggered. I think we only had one 4-2, and that was on day 1, so 6 days ago. If I'm not mistaken. Chaemiko's tech is far ahead. Wonder why. Is that such a big early game commitment? Uh-oh. Against Chaemiko, don't move yourself into such a position, FoCuS. Careful.
A player's forces are under attack.
Now we had Chaemiko Sock versus Moon a few days ago. Moon only has one map yet. And that was versus Lawlight. That Farseer is not looking good. Archmage will get level 2, but yeah, it's not really scary.
A player's forces are under
One
attack.
water elemental available soon. Interesting. Harass heavy early game with a fast attack for Chaemiko, who goes back to his strategy he played on Tidehunters, which is Rifle Caster on one base. But FoCuS, can you expand again? I think Chaemiko's scouting this game is pretty good. His map awareness is pretty good. The damage he got in didn't result in kills, but definitely in a more passive Farseer.
A player's forces are under
Ah,
attack.
damn that I'm wrong. How dare you to question me, Ayud? You know me for like 8 years. Just kidding, man. Thank you. Can always be that I'm wrong. For Glory Heaven, thank you for the tier 1 sub. 44th time. Closing in on the 4 years, man. Thank you. Archmage again with the insanest of all items. Like plus 10. Sick. And these are the tiny little things that I criticize at the one series that we shall never talk about again. Denying this water elemental. Tiny little thing. You do have the time. Take experience away. It's an absolute must on this level in 2022. If you want to be able to compete. TC out contesting this. Lasted by FoCuS. And these footmen are very, very hurt and there's no defend. Isn't this a little too scary? Oh, Chain Lightning Steel. FoCuS. Beauty. Haha, he wanted to create an illusion to dodge the Stormbolt. That would have been the sickest move, but no, with that Stormbolt grunt goes down.
A player's forces are under attack.
Cool clash between them. Chaemiko is missing a farm for 50 pop. But FoCuS also not expanding, so these rifles might not work too well. That's exactly what Chaemiko is looking for. I really like the Scout Footman. Lot of longevity, carries him into the mid game, gives him a lot of information, and I keep seeing this trend, guys. Gathering information. Upping the scouting game to the next level. That's the big development of 2022, I think. It's an arms race again. Wow, FoCuS for the second time this series with a super early invis potion. And of course the big mana. That's a game-winning item.
A player's forces are under attack.
And because of that, we switch from rifles as Chaemiko sees, no expansion. He tricked me. Let's go into breakers. Still decent to have a couple of rifles for the creeping. But breakers are absolutely necessary to stop the cow. It's basically the Warcraft equivalent to a fence.
Players' forces are under attack.
It feels like FoCuS is outperforming him a little bit here. Now comes an expo. Sneaky. Chaemiko can still push this, of course. But stopping a level 3 TC with these items. Pooh. And the cloak! Wow. Wow. That's one mad cow.
A player's forces are under attack.
And it's invis. Feels like Chaemiko is a little off in this game. Not the best reactions. But maybe a solid fight can do this. Warsong battle drums, TC scouts this. Exactly what I'm talking about. Okay, he saw from the high ground that FoCuS is coming, so it only results in one kill and more experience, which is not that big because MK got level 3 this time also. Clap. Really curious what the decision making is on map 1 to not go clap. Maybe misclick, but kind of doubt that.
A player's forces are under
That
attack.
TP was strategically very, very valuable, as the rush distance from base to expo is quite short, so boom, expo down. Double heal scroll again.
A player's forces are under attack.
Same supplies, same resources. Levels are vastly different though. That's FoCuS' big advantage. Soapy mask as well. Expo scouted with the sentry ward. FoCuS is trying to stretch him thin, I guess. Invisibility coming. How far can you level that MK though? The turtles are remaining and the null camps. It should be 4. If it's all solo experience, 4.2? 4.3? Book of the Dead, of course. Useless against Priest Dispel. Another ring. Jesus. Okay, FoCuS playing the double expo. Playing Night Elf style. I love it. Did he sell the drums? Yes, he did. Because his army is not doing too much damage. Getting mana potions more important. Or heal scrolls. But we still have this massive TC as a problem. And 4.3. Neo predictions. So strong.
A player's forces are under attack.
Oh, 5-4. Solo experience. FoCuS crept so much better on this map. Very passive game between them after a brawl heavy game 1 and 2. Both want their ultimate army. But I think FoCuS is far ahead. 2 mana potions of the Mountain King though. He needs a lot of Ensnare and Purge and Stomp to stop this dwarf. But what do you do against Invis? Actually, I wouldn't hate to see one Witch Doctor, and there is one! Yeah, new value of Witch Doctors. Okay, Chaemiko, this is your push. Oh, the sentry ward right before the MK wants to engage. Sweet! Yeah, and now kicking this expo is gonna be rough. And Chaemiko immediately sees like, ah, damn, I missed all my timings.
A player's forces are under attack.
Calm before the storm, huge concave. New sentry wards. Witch Doctor's mana almost empty, damn. But more upgrades. Has to power build a farm because he forgot. FoCuS just smarter and more organized, I think. If not for the sickest MK. Nice! Oh my god, the positioning was so good for the longest time. But for how much longer? The breaker's getting in front. The fence has been erected. And he's not hitting too much. Not at all. Acts as a lightning rod. Okay. Oh wow, that breaker control is insane. Cow can't do anything. He's so far behind enemy lines. FoCuS can't break through. Look at it. Headless Chicken. Finally a second stomp for this Mountain King, but there's an Invo Potion and an Ankh. You gotta break through him twice. And he just dashes out one clap after the next. Is it still FoCuS's game? Oh, he's behind the ball. Needs this Invo so fast. There we go. Stomble trying to counter. Opens up the way. Needs to go into the backline quickly. Invo Potion over soon. Invis save. Sick, but still FoCuS. The supply lead is with him. The Chain Lightning also amazing. And that is, of course, a 1,000 gold bank. Despite the TC being disabled for like 30 seconds. No. What? Are you kidding me? FoCuS! Okay, he's getting him, isn't he? Isn't he? No way! 4 HP. Oh my god. Still, huge bank, supply lead. But that was close to level 5 MK. It is level 5 MK. As I said, mad cow. No money for the tavern or no lumber for the tavern revive, I think. He has 1,000 gold, so that should be enough. Is it really the lack of lumber? Oh, there we go. But the expo is down. No, no, no way. And there's the TP for Chaemiko, who now has the bigger bank, needs mana potions, and some other items, and then it could be his. Oh, hello. Human here. Orc, I mean. Is he supposed to TP out immediately? Purge, Stomp, FoCuS, Chain Lightning. Bye. Why would you not TP? I mean, I understand that this choke is pretty great for breakers. But having this Archmage so far forward, oh my god. He still salvages this somehow. But everything is hurt. So hurt. Do we have another Witch Doctor? No, right? Don't think so. Oh my. It's a close game. We can say this much. No more breakers. No. Okay, got one mana potion. This clap needs to win this. Or these claps. 900 gold left. 1,000 gold left. Okay, now we got reveal against the Mountain King. I like that. Chaemiko, did he queue that expo? After that Archmage survived, I'm not sure if he has the gold. How about Shockwave now? No gold for that. Also, I think Stomp's still too good for the trade-off. Heal Scroll's way more important. Way more important. Ha! There's still a turtle! Kinda missed that. That's gold. That's an item you can sell. And FoCuS got the gold for the Great Hole again. Okay, so Chaemiko has to move out. Archmage back in a bit. What he got? Ring +4. Okay. Is this the closest series we've had all week in Doubi Cup? I think so. It's a little bit of a Game of Thrones, but hey, makes for entertaining games, hey? Can someone calculate the EHP of this Mountain King? Chaemiko has no gold anymore. Nice Zeppelin Scout, sees exactly what's up. TC positioning should be a lot easier here than it was before. There was no games yesterday, so it's the closest all weekend. That's the spirit, mate. That's the spirit. Thank you for supporting me in this. Okay, supply is even. Can he... Okay, he's not attacking the Great Hall solely. He's going for the TC. Where's an invul again? What the zap? Almost crashing. Great Hall is up. And then there's a certain lack of damage against this. Mountain King clap, still a mana potion. It's 2-3 more claps. But Chaemiko is forced back. TC can finally reach. We have the same situation as before with everything slowed. Oh, not the same situation. TC is 6, can't die this time. And that might be the greatest asset. Oh Oh, the dodge by Chaemiko! It was telegraphed quite a bit that there would be a storm, but the timing, gorgeous. He's still running out of steam though. Goes for another hero kill. Invo potion transfer. As of course he has the arc. No! Oh, I was so worried. I was so worried he's not getting it. Stomp again, but mainly on one Sork. Reveal! That's the end of the Mountain King, isn't it? Archmage has the TP. Stunned. Everything stunned. FoCuS gets it! Archmage finally 5, but that won't win the game. FoCuS down as well, in sync. TC in the middle of everything. Is getting a lightning shield. Could be targeted, but then he gets his ultimate and comes back with mana. He's not getting targeted at all, as he has no mana anymore. That's smart. This game is not 100% over. FoCuS is losing a lot. Level 7. There's the Headhunters falling. 2 of them. Kodo falling. Archmage. Oh no! Surround! With breakers! They can't stomp him! He can't stop them! Chaemiko, you god! Can he hold this? Somehow. No, right? He can! No effing way. What is this game? Water Elemental, no purge anymore. FoCuS is still getting gold, a little bit, a tiny little bit. The Zeppelin! He has no solution to the Zeppelin except, of course, Archmage and Water Elemental, but yeah, free reign. FoCuS losing everything, Chaemiko losing everything. What is going on? Mass teleport. Is that even mass teleport? No, Water Elemental is way more valuable here. This is so sick! Another rifle is in. A Water Elemental here. Help! Water Elemental, help! Oh my god. Mountain King will never be back. FoCuS is back in 4. He must have sold so much, and I think this effort by Chaemiko is now useless. Somehow got the gold, and now no items. Stomp, FoCuS fire. That he didn't get this TC. When the Zeppelin came in, the presence of mind by FoCuS to get the Zeppelin. If not for the Zeppelin, FoCuS might just be dead. Sick game on Last Refuge. Back-to-back wins for FoCuS. This was on an axis edge, I guess. Probably the best and most exciting map of all the Doubi Cup. I need a little bit of a break as we are not even halfway through the series. Chaemiko with the lead. FoCuS strikes back. Is it Chaemiko's time now? Be right back. Back with quite a banger series. Back and forth between FoCuS and Chaemiko. Evenly matched they are. And now they're evenly matched on Echo Isles. Let's see what this is. Is it for the first time the fast expansion? We haven't seen it so far by Chaemiko. On either of the maps here, pretty easy, but that was the case on Tidehunters as well, and he didn't go for it. FoCuS is also super strong against the fast expansion. So will he refrain from it? Is there another strategy? Definitely goes for the mercenary camp this time. Pendant of Energy, Claw +5. Nice to see that. So gets the wolves under control, and with Merc camp support, maybe there is an expo possible. Defense is erected in the base as well, where FoCuS is coming towards. One grunt into Headhunters, and yeah, Chaemiko retreating with a level 2. Can he still expand? 4 farms. Okay. Tower is up. Doesn't have to use too many militia, but if he has to call militia, then his lumber is quite short. Ooh, careful. Once again, a build against raider attacks. Berserker ready in 7. Chaemiko claims it, but this is a decent distraction. And this is, oh, too much damage. He did get his dispels out. And Chaemiko is getting the Berserker, both important. Not as important against Headhunters, of course, because, you know, piercing damage, medium armor, etc. And level 3. No last hit here. Nice creep of Militia at the same time while battling for the Berserker. And there's no business here for FoCuS anymore.
Players' forces are under attack.
If he trades against the Headhunter, yep, that's pretty good. Also, the Footman looking too healthy. I think Chaemiko has a very solid game here, unless he loses the Berserker, which he does. Can Chaemiko, with his amazing blocks, still get the Farseer? Would love to have the Claw now. But okay, FoCuS walks it off. Desperately needing a heal self. Also for the Headhunter. Also for the Grunt. It's not the most promising position to be in if you want to attack your opponent's expo soon. Nine ads, are you serious? It was 3 minutes of ads after 1.5 hours of content. I think that is not too much. It was also during a break, so no content was cut. I hope this is still okay for you guys. So Chaemiko switches gears from being defensive to being offensive to distract and gets a double kill. Wow! Most effective Archmage harass in a long time. So Expo up. Lumber will be fixed. We got a Shadow Priest here parked against Wolf harass. And a shop slowly coming up. But yeah. FoCuS's push is severely delayed. Also checking if FoCuS is at the mercenary camp. Mass Raider. Sock fell to this Mass Raider strat multiple times. This also Shockwave instead of Stomp. But time is ticking. Still decent map control, I guess. It's only Footman. Defend coming? Not yet, as Lumber is low. Solid defense. Exodon TV, thank you for the sub. 43 month already, man. Much love. Footman survives. Okay, can easily be killed though. As long as there's no damage done, Chaemiko is in a solid position. But the lack of defense really kind of worries me.
The town is under siege.
But I guess there's not much piercing damage there anyway. Okay, so that's fine. Oh yeah, it's totally fine. Wow, clinic by Chaemiko. Very good creeping. Very good first defense. Very good first harass. And this might even be 2 burrows. Holy smokes. That's almost game. And imagine a certain, like this harass on map 2 on concealed. Really good comeback. After the disappointing end of map 3, coming back this strong, no levels on the TC, no big items on the FoCuS, incredible build at the expansion. Still has to hold on a little bit. Shadow Priest is once again right there. But this expo is so well defended by buildings. Yeah, lumber mill falling, but is it really necessary? I don't know. Pillage coming, counter expansion coming. FoCuS trying to buy time for a second base as well. But lumber is indeed an issue. As breakers are coming in. Finally level 2. Wow, that took him some time. Even thought of the staff to reunite the armies. Oh no, to cancel the expo, Mountain King made it all the way across. What a sweet play. And this is all the time he bought because the base was built so well.
A player's forces are under attack.
If he has weaker defenses, the Mountain King is needed immediately. Wasn't the case, but yeah, this is the attack. But he's losing a raider. Probably a second. Shockwave doesn't hit too much. And Archmage and Mountain King are back. Oh, that's sloppy. 1 raider down, 2 raiders down. And I think we go next. 3 raiders down. TC down. Disaster for FoCuS.
A player's forces are under attack.
This is 5 raiders? 4 raiders? Militia say hello. There's at least one surround, is it not? The sheep might be helping. Ah, okay. And yeah, Break is really strong against raiders, against headhunters. Archmage has a potion and a staff. That should be fine. Control magic. Perfect game by Chaemiko. Front to back, start to finish, everything done the right way. Including the base build, including the harass timings. The most one-sided game thus far. Very, very good comeback. Puts us in a 2-2 position. Ah, isn't it nice if series go back and forth and not just one way? Isn't that the beauty of competition? I think so. Afterwards, SOC vs Happy, then Poland versus Germany, and then Fountain of Mana League. Long, long, long day here. FoCuS is weak when facing Expo. He destroyed SOC's Expo 4 times in a row. Echo Owl's also a prime example of this. Of this strategy. Girlfriend said Neo sounds like Ludwig van Drake and she likes it. I have no idea who Ludwig van Drake is. But I got... I don't know. But if she likes it, nice. Thank you. Oh, the German version is Primus von Quack. Okay. Okay. Okay, yeah, it's the German names are completely different from the English names, so it's very hard to find similarities. Alright, maybe I need the hair at the side as well. Alright, best of 7. Score is 2-2. Ah, we got a lot more here coming up. At least 6 more maps then. Plus Nation League. Plus my own games and Carson's games. As we're waiting for the millions and millions of Chinese streamers. Everything in German TV is dubbed to German? Yes. Literally everything, yes. Tomorrow, by the way, Moon versus Lin, Happy versus FoCuS. Getting a good result here might be important for FoCuS's condition tomorrow, as it seems like FoCuS is getting a little break in. Yeah, we're waiting for FoCuS currently, so should be fixed in a bit. Alright, we are moving over to map 3 after the first initial one. So this is map 5. Oh man. Amazonia. I said this on Monday, a map I hate with a passion, except in this matchup. Because here it's super fun. Sock tried to expand. I wouldn't necessarily recommend that. It's just too exposed, and I'm pretty sure the game ended rather easy, fast. Oh no, Sock won that, huh? With an expansion. Still, very hard to creep. FoCuS should know what to do against that. And then we might have a late game where it's a lot about shop control, even on a map with 2 shops, because the fighting is always happening probably like here, or, you know, here, and then only one player can get to the shop without crossing the entire map and losing all the time. Amazonia is a trash map. Nothing else comes even close to how bad it is. Oh, what? MK first? That's sick. That's super sick. Okay, you can still lightning shield creep if you want to. You can of course militia creep as well. Chaemiko is pretty fond of a Mountain King first. And I've seen Mountain King first destroy orcs, but it has to be played really, really well. He has some time, because Lightning Shield here as well. Wolves hug the FoCuS. Okay. Very rare to see human opening with anything else but an Archmage. But if we see it, guaranteed fun. As you have a guaranteed level 2 here too. With lab into green. It's basically one creep spot. So with that, he goes bash again. Without an Archmage, you probably don't have the sustain. Without an expansion, you can't afford too many mana potions. Is he going Blood Mage second? Oh, I would love that so much.
A player's forces are under attack.
He's trying to disrupt the level 3 creeping. Did he steal that? With a footman? Not too sure. Would love to check, but Warcraft Champions is not our server. And NetEase doesn't provide the amazing features that Warcraft Champions provides. Pretty sure he did. Me too, yes? Okay, nice chat. If we don't have the automated functions, I can always rely on you. Thank you.
A player's forces are
And the Mountain King is creating quite a bit of space for that fast tech. Mountain King... Is it Mountain King Blood Mage rifles? It's definitely rifles. Okay, if he gets another last hit here, no. But level 3 disrupted, Stormbolt is a kill. Should every Stormbolt be a kill? I guess so. Boop, there's the next one. If you don't have the time to creep, just level up from your opponent.
A player's forces are under attack.
Question about attack damage in Warcraft 3 for heroes. Is it a dice roll system like in Dungeons and Dragons? So it's like 2d4 plus base stat plus bonus from items? Yes! That's exactly how it's done. The dices can have various sides as well. But yeah, that's how it's done. Archmage second, by the way, for more casters. No Blood Mage play. Little sad, but also very reliable. Is it Brilliance Aura first? No, Water Metals though. Attack upgrades are pretty typically +1 dice. Yes!
A player's forces are under attack.
Which is always around 10% damage. No level 3 Mountain King though. That's annoying. Wolves level 2 are really, really good. Need to be stopped with a bolt. Oh, Bash is of course super helpful. Again, Chaemiko, no defend. He really doesn't like defend, does he? Okay, we continue this brawl, aiming for a surround here. Nicely passing over the cloak to get out of that surround. There was a ward, so... Special strats by Chaemiko. Did this Mountain King work out so far? Not sure. He did get a head start, of course, on the TC that way. No long rifles yet. Very, very, very low on lumber due to constant militia. And he'll scroll in bull. FoCuS with a big W here, forcing Chaemiko back.
A player's forces are under attack.
Does anyone know why Priest heals so much more than Statue? 10 versus 25. Well, Statues have AoE healing. Priests have single target healing. Expo by FoCuS, okay. That's pretty much the timing he had before. We're waiting for the big pushes. FoCuS stealing more units of the map. Hero FoCuS advantage was what got him the victory early. On last Refuge especially. Big mana potion and the rune bracers. That is pretty sick. Yeah, Expo stopped, but I think 1-2 failed attempts is calculated. Thank you Crunchy K for the 100 bits, by the way. For the leveling, for hunting these items. Did he just deny? The big one? With a lightning shield? Is that what happened? Incredible. No? You sure? He was 2.1? Ah, okay. Okay. Thank you, Dondo, for having my back. What a caretaker this Farseer is. Immediately passing over these items. But TC is very, very hurt. Can he stay in that fight against Stormbolt? There's no clap. Uh-oh. And there might be no Mountain King after this FoCuS. But there was no Storm follow-up. Wait. Chaemiko! A little too late for my taste. Waiting for the next Stormbolt that should give him the cow. And then he has to move back. But the TC can stay in this fight for a lot longer thanks to the greater mana potion. And how do you stop this? I think you don't. Doesn't want to stay? Okay. Maybe he felt that he bought enough time for the expo and prioritizes defending it. There's barely any mana left on anything. Brilliance 2. Yeah, but, you know, big mana. Could have wrecked quite a bit. And that's exactly what I mean. Like this race to the shop. Who's faster? Chaemiko.
A player's forces are under attack.
But yeah, very, very, very different game now that the expo is up. Chaemiko has to push or counter expand, which I don't think he wants to. This ruined bracers against the Stormbolt build How much HP is that saving already? It's a big army. MK far in the back, just throwing hammers, I guess. Get rid of the raiders and then try. But Ensnares are flying well. Headhunter follow-up is also good. One volley is a kill, basically. And the priests are way too far behind. Now they can heal against it. But FoCuS still, this is not an easy fight for you. Workers are coming in. Will erect towers and probably a shop.
Forces are under attack.
Can't cancel that expo anymore. Is there enough power to break through this against the big mana potion? That's the X factor. TC level 2 Stomp, big mana potion is the X factor. But what does it all do if you don't have a first hero anymore? Ooh, last second Stomp, super duper close. But forces are dwindling. HP is dwindling. This looks like a solid game. I thought for once in the south that Chaemiko gave it away. But obviously that's not the case. If there's no miracle involving the Tauren Chieftain. Splits are nice. Only getting 3 out of 6 units, I think. And okay. If you kill the cow before you use the mana potion, well then that's no problem. And I guess that is a very successful fight. Lots of piercing damage, okay. In general, a lot of kills, but I think Chaemiko got this. Stormbolt, right clicks, no hero. Level 5, GG! Chaemiko takes the lead again for the first time after 4 games. That was FoCuS a little careless. And he was punished for that. Also, the fight's a lot better. Couldn't really stop that Mountain King. Good distraction early game by Chaemiko, not allowing a high level FoCuS. That's back-to-back wins, everybody. FoCuS, are you losing your first series? Chaemiko on match points. 2 match points to be precise. Before we show you the next map, we go into a tiny little break as the day is long and I gotta save voice and energy for the second best of 7 and Germany versus Poland and my own games later, so see you in a bit. Back from the break into the next map. That is Autumn Leaves this time and match points for Chaemiko. This would finally be the first victory for the human. Sok made it to 0-3, Chaemiko 0-2 after 6 series. The first human win. Is it happening? Is it finally happening? You might witness a little bit of history here, and hey, never change the running system, huh? Mountain King again.
A player's forces are under attack.
Money is on FoCuS. Oh, you sure about that? Chaemiko looks pretty good. And a fast tech. Super fast tech. Okay. Mountain King again, ready to buy time. Expecting harass, of course. Dude, if he gets the Stormbolts around, but nicely FoCuS. Seeing this MK, already afraid of the hammers and the Chaemiko surrounds. Dodging the sheep even to not lose time. Playing this very careful. But yeah, this is not how you want to play as a FoCuS. You want to be in this position at your opponent's base. But wolves and headhunters will change this. Still, an orc far away from your base is a good orc. Rifle build again. He's skipping pretty hard on footmen as well, huh? Going early into rifles. This will result in a low-level Mountain King then. Yeah, Circlet instead of Footman. Feels like FoCuS doesn't really know what to do. Needs healing, needs to prepone the shop. Switches into grunts because headhunters are too fragile.
Are under attack.
Nice! Hard countering the orc early game. Can he transition into the mid game though? The tables have turned, indeed! Nice to see your kind support of Leon in chat, by the way. And nice to see Leon in chat, as always. Okay, reaching around. Okay, no commitment. Don't want to lose the few footmen you have. Of the cast. Aww. Okay, we'll probably trade. And a headhunter versus footman trade is definitely valuable. And just retreat. You bought time for the rifles, you bought time for the tech, you bought time for the archmage. Super good game by Chaemiko again.
A player's forces are under attack.
Oh no, that ensnare! FoCuS, you poor soul! How much? Okay, at least the deny, but how much Chaemiko gets done with 3 footmen and a Mountain King? FoCuS is not ready for this at all. Finds himself almost in a surround. Speed scroll, rifles, get the last hit. He gets another one! Does he though? Oh, wow. Could deny. Maybe a TP would have no. Okay. It's okay. TC again with Aura first. Always wondering if that's worth it to not go for Stomp, as Stomp is so good. So FoCuS turns left and intercepts the Mountain King. This could still be a TP. He's waiting for it, isn't he? There's a way to dodge this now.
A player's forces are
Footman parked at the expo, doesn't need them in the defense. That tells you so much about the early game. Yeah, no expo here, my friend. No more expo. I've not seen this strategy before. And a human versus orc play out this way. Very intelligent. Ciao Venazza! Thank you for the 16-month resub. Love, 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 love it. Ooh, creep check though. Is it finally the town portal? Chaemiko wanted this level 3 so bad, but I don't think that is his moment. 1 priest down, level 2. Oh, Stomp available. Careful, that could turn the tide into FoCuS's favor. Shockwave gets 2 kills with it. Interesting. Yeah, you can't rely on the bracers that got him so much EHP against the Stormbolt build. And breakers are late, so rifles and priest both susceptible to shockwave. I like that. FoCuS, as many losses as they were. Oh, 6 scout in the early game. He prevented level 3. FoCuS finally finding some momentum. Tombox, thank you for the 31-month resub.
Are under attack.
Andrurian, 10 euro donation. Thanks a lot for your work. Greetings from a 20-year Warcraft fan. Damn, you were a fan of the beta, eh? As in 10 days is our 20th anniversary. Pretty much, roundabout. June 3rd. No, July 3rd. Ay. Almost sent the gift cards too early to the office in Irvine. Thank you, man. Glad you enjoy this. What we do after all this time. Players keeping it fresh. Recently, meta is developing quite a bit. With more and more ghoul pushes, and now Chaemiko showing a Mountain King first. But great adjustments by FoCuS now. More careful. And it's still preventing level 3. But for how long? Not aiming for the Sasquatch. Chain Lightning. Storm. No. Shockwave. Sorry. Automatism. Big Berserker coming for FoCuS, but that might just feed Chaemiko. Supply in favor. The Militia Shockwave immediately countered by a heal scroll. That was the last one. That was in general the last consumable for Chaemiko. He might throw his match point away here as the Shockwave. Oh my. Is that the #1 adjustment for FoCuS here? Question is, where's the damage if there's no Shockwave? In Wolves, of course. In FoCuS, right clicks for once as well. Oh man, more subs. I'm gonna take care after this fight. There's more and more rifles are falling. Oh, Chaemiko is losing his entire army. He needs to win this fight to be able to push the upcoming Expo. But I think that's not the case. Maybe the 2 Water Elemental can do some. One of them is expiring. And okay, one more Stormbolt. That's another kill. Both lose a lot, but man, Chaemiko lost a lot more on the back of this expansion. Shockwave was great, and so was your support. Grimbat the Terrible, thank you for the gifted sub. And Zunalko, thank you for the 21-month resub. Go, go, Chaemiko, less than 3. Well, that didn't really work. TC close to 4. Okay. There is level 4. Really incredible to see the recovery of FoCuS after that initial Mountain King harass.
A player's forces are under attack.
And yeah, Chain Wave. Is this 2004? Feels like it. Trying to get the towers and as many units as possible, but barely any follow-up damage, I guess. Wonky to engage into this. Every Stormbolt still a kill, and FoCuS might be overcommitting here. Yeah, that's another grunt. Ha! The priest survives, lol. Oh, wow. 3 lousy workers against 2 bases? That's ridiculous. Okay, absolute all-in by Chaemiko. Must be. TC had some recovery, 2 mana potions. Good splits as always, but man, the lack of clap is so noticeable. Raiders caught, 1, 2, 3, all dead. The execution by FoCuS, 1,000,000 times better than in the last game on Amazonia. And that's game full distance! First time full distance in Doubi Cup. Thank the Lord for a close series. We were hoping for a 4-2, but man, getting a 4-3. In what way? We don't know yet, but it's definitely going to be a 4-3. So it could still be the first win for the humans, or FoCuS stays undefeated. Best series so far this tournament? Yes! Nice little back and forth. Both are adjusting their strategies to each other. Agree. Impressive recovery by FoCuS, 100%. FoCuS is online. Yes! Finally a full-out best of 7. Yeah, that's how we like our Warcraft. Nerdiness! Thank you very much for the 12-month resub. After 1 year, I'm still in love. Wonderful. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Okay, there's a good chunk of money on the line here now for this one map. It's Northern Isles. Is it gonna be 1-2, 2-2? There is a pattern here so far. Does Chaemiko have another ace up his sleeve? I gotta blow my nose before we go into. Sorry for the silence. There we are, back again. FoCuS and Chaemiko. Whenever they meet, just as Chaemiko and Soin, super close. But who's gonna take home the win? Only the win gives you a point. Maps don't matter much. All the humans, raise your arms for the spirit bomb. Send your energy to Chaemiko. But all you FoCuS fans, maybe you can do something too. Support him. Great, great comeback. And oh, ults are in the back. You know what that means? Will the Griffins work better on this map? Dude, if he plays Mountain King Griffins, that reminds me of old Melting Valley times. But I guess it's just an Archmage. Yes, it is. And FoCuS Headhunter against it. Okay. You want to bet? All right. All right. For the last series of the, for the last map of the series, I give you a prediction. A very quick one, though. Who wins the series? Chaemiko, FoCuS. 30 seconds. No, 60 seconds. Let's go. What's your own prediction? My prediction is that we get a banger match that is more exciting than the concealed one. And Chaemiko knows his flaws from how he played this on concealed. But if it's enough to beat... No. No. Oh, for a second. Or even 2 or 5. I thought he blocked himself.
A player's forces are under attack.
And he's getting the consumable. Whew. The heal potion, not necessarily that great. Instant level 2. That's always hard to pull off on Northern Isles against the FoCuS, but FoCuS gave him some time as well. If he blocks himself, do they regame? No, 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 no. No, 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 no. Okay, once again, down to the tiny things. Lightning shield. Okay, deny was nice. Last hit goes to FoCuS. Well done, this lightning shield. So well used. And he has one more. Whew. Tough early. But not impossible. Can still go level 3, which he absolutely needs.
A player's forces are under attack.
And this time he plays it with an Expo. Expo worked marvelously on Echo Owls, but this is not Echo Owls. There's no mercenaries here. Damage is good, but the lightning shield on the ogre is not good at all for our human friends. Uh-oh. Oh, this might be a feast. FoCuS is not part of this anymore. Chaemiko trying to salvage this. He kinda does, but at what cost? At what cost? Archmage gets it. Has the heal potion. This could be tremendous, but 1, 2, 3, 4 kills. Ooh. And not level 3. The one denies level 3 if he's not getting a wolf. FoCuS should resummon. Doesn't do it. Wait. Action-packed early game. No Expo. No tech. One entire tech advantage. Chaemiko needs a play and he needs it now.
The town is under siege.
But how? He's parked the tavern. Firelord? A mystical hero adept at disrupting spells and dealing large amount of damage, and that's exactly what he needs. Panda. Okay. Okay. Panda's also cool. And it's very powerful. Oh, that breath of fire. AoE might kill Chaemiko here. He got so close. Expo only at... There's no defend again. Expo at 40%. Panda wrecks this. FoCuS is so good at killing fast expansions. There's nothing left. There's nothing left at all.
The town is under siege.
This is so sad. All the hopes of the human alliance relying on Chaemiko. And then he has match points. It looks good, and then he fumbles. And then he goes for some kind of cheese strat again and might fumble once more. Can he get that Expo up at least? Brave, brave, brave worker. The bravest of them all. Had a long way to go though. Archmage 50%. Panda is out of mana, so that kinda helps, but Militia was just used and he needs this lumber. Expo up. Chaemiko needs to rebuild everything. I wonder if it's Raiders or Wyvern. Oh, forces the FoCuS back. That's neat. Crazy game. Panda would love some drunken brawler crits here. Oh, Archmage says hello. And goodbye. Wow, getting that Arcane Tower up, reaching level 4 is incredible. Also getting the shop up. FoCuS going Raiders. Chaemiko not out yet. He's still behind. But he's not out yet. If there's one human player who can do it, it's definitely Chaemiko. FoCuS's fast expansion breach attempt on Echo looked rather poor, but that was with a TC against summons with a way more fortified build. Still no tech. 8 minutes 20 tier 1.
Player's forces are under attack.
Ships in the night. FoCuS doesn't see him coming. He does now. Okay. Ensnare's of course ready. Archmage still following the path. Leave the footman behind. But wow. Super early reinforced defenses. FoCuS knows that he can't afford to lose steam just like on Echo Isles. But Chaemiko got 2 burrows early on. Not allowed. Shut down. But it is time where FoCuS is not at his expansion. On what cost though? Ensnare lockdown? Move, Chaemiko, move! Okay, now there's 3 raiders. He wants to trade. This might be 2 raiders. FoCuS a little careless. Oh. Wait, what? Ooh, close affair. Okay, base build is getting better. It's not perfect. Not walled off. Masonry, towers, defend, tech running, rifles. But most important is the tech. And that's only at 60%. Oh, this might be a ruse. FoCuS not falling for it. Neither for the water elemental here. Free kills. It's only an archmage basically. And towers. He saw the raiders. The towers are far in the back. I think he was pretty scared of Wyvern. But yeah, archmage. Good effing luck. Pillage, shop gone, archmage trapped, no TP because there was no level 2, tier 2. This might be the last possible hold. Chain lightning, breath of fire, oh my god, the AoE. AoE wrecks Chaemiko. AoE equals GG. And there is a lot of space. These towers can shoot now. Almost no repair. Chain lightning again. It's raining damage on Chaemiko. But also on the raiders. One more down. Just like on Echo. He's giving up the raiders for some extra damage, but it's not working. So far Chaemiko is holding. Also water elementals constantly firing away. Mountain King 60%. Drama, baby. Too much commitment. Way too much of a commitment. But Panda still has tons of mana. And this is not over yet. Needs new workers. Needs more repair. Mountain King out. Coming. No items though. He needs new workers. The Panda is trying to burn this to a crisp. But he might be stopped. Oh, Ensnare on that one last repairing peasant! Oh no! What a hero! To get that end snare out and get the expansion. What a nuts game this is. But FoCuS lost a ton. And now we're kind of on even footing. Of course, lumber is a massive issue. But okay, 4 close to 4 versus 5 and 1. Can he play it one base from here? I mean, this base, he could try to get another one, but yeah, lumber is the #1 issue. And Mountain King levels. That tier 2 was so late. If you had clap level 2, maybe. It's once again all up to the Mountain King.
A player's forces are under attack.
Nice switch of strategies, because obviously the big danger is Drunken Haze, Breath of Fire, Chain Lightning, and playing breakers against it is super nice. Control magic against the wolves, but this time it's FoCuS expanding. Map control for FoCuS gets probably both middle camps. And Chaemiko is trying to establish an army. Lumber issues under control. As always, Chaemiko, probably the only human in the world who barely has lumber issues. Or knows how to fix it. FoCuS reacts to this big level 3 water elemental with Shaman himself. Control magic not done. Wolf still doing something. Army exposed. And the big weapons of a Mountain King are not online yet. Hero lockdown. Sees there's no TP. Only a potion. With a couple of crits, this might be it. Yep. Surround. Can you fight out? There's no way you fight out of there. Oh no. The biggest strength, the level 5 Archmage, is gone. And humans might go 0-6 in this tournament. Valiant effort. Level 2 finally. But he has no mana. Goes for Bash again. Pays off, actually. FoCuS is once again losing a lot. And this is solo experience to the Mountain King. He can't really hurt the breakers. But yeah, that's another Stormbolt. But that might be the last of them. Close to 3. Oh man, how many units died? Wait. He needs to... No, not again. Ankh into surround. There is a TP though. There is a TP. No. Chaemiko is not giving this up. He saw the expo. FoCuS, make sure. Did you expand behind this? Please, please say no. Please say no. Please say no. And yeah, this requires a comeback of epic proportions. Double kill on heroes. Expo up. Supply lead. 5-5 heroes. Sad. Man, how would this game go without the lightning shield early? That started the downfall.
A player's forces are under attack.
Nice little breaker wall to save his main. Archmage back. At least he got that. But it's still 70 seconds on the clock. And he's supply blocked. Think positive. I mean, I'm happy for FoCuS that he stays 2-0 in this tour and undefeated in this tour.
A player's forces are under attack.
But yeah, this is impossible. Subi Mask on top. Hero FoCuS doesn't really work without a Mountain King, who's back now. But yeah, the 2-base, 1-base situation is just way too crazy. No anti-air. Kodos eat the breakers. Maybe one last hurrah. Somehow.
Player's forces are under
Aim for the panda, get the high levels, but... Oh, this is sad. Oh man, even that, nice save. But it's GG and FoCuS goes 2-0 in Doubi Cup after a 4-3 victory versus Chaemiko. Chaemiko shows once again he's super competitive when it comes to the rest of the world. But that lightning shield... That lightning shield in the early ruined game 7. That hesitant Griffin play on concealed, ruined concealed. It's not without a reason that FoCuS wins this. Oh man. Rough for the humans. And to be honest, it's not getting much better. Sock is up against Happy next in another best of 7. Thank you, Neurotic, for the Prime sub. Indie Picard, thank you very much for the 33-month resub. Awesome series, says Neurotic. Right on. If you want to be as cool as these guys, check out backtowarcraft.com/support. We have multiple ways where you can support us listed there. At our Patreon, where we have several different tiers to your needs. Podcast access early, Q&A, fun game evenings, replay analysis, coaching, etc. Twitch subs, of course, the easiest as you are here. If you're watching this on YouTube, click the join button. We have YouTube membership enabled now. One-time donation, just like Andurion and Thiala did today. Very helpful. Also with crypto as it's going down anyway, just give it to me. Merchandise is up as well. T-shirts, hoodies, mugs, everything. And visiting our sponsors, CORSAIR and Holy Energy, can't hurt either. Thank you, Hellcode, for the sub. I go for a little break. The Chinese are setting up the next game already. I do need a little break. I'm feeling really freaking sick. So see you in a bit for Happy vs. Sock.